Yeah, hi there. These comments are for, I'm going to use your initials, SA, and you completed Independent Speaking Practice Test number 1. And I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you're also one of my students at California State University, San Bernardino, in the English language program. All right, so let's take a look at your specific question that you posted here. Okay, here we go.
I visited when I was a child. This is my place. I visited when I was a child. This is my grandfather's house.
I would say a place I visited was. You don't have to use the word this. If you're using this, then you're using a double subject, which is not really necessary. Just say a place I visited as a child was, and then just keep going there. So that's a language use problem.
In my grandfather, when I was a child, I visited my grandfather's house when I was like 8 years.
Okay.
This is my first birthday I have ever had in my life.
Wow.
I mean, I can remember it. This is my first birthday. I can remember it.
Wow.
I can remember everything happened in this place. I mean, my grandfather's house. So my favorite memory while I visiting this place, it's because all my relatives and all my families.
So I think you're missing a verb in there. So my favorite memory while visiting this place was when I blah blah blah. Then explain it.
Was there, and they give me a lot of gifts and a lot of things like money or clothes or shoes. A lot of things. I love this place. I love this place so much, and this is my first time I had like birthday with my family and my relatives. That's it. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you for posting the practice test. The second part of the question is, what is your favorite memory while visiting the place? It's that you didn't really specifically address that part of the task in your response. So you have to make sure you have some details in there to help support what you're trying to say. So I think in terms of responding that second part of the task, you could have done a little bit better job answering that part of the question. All right, so let's take a look at your score here. So in terms of delivery, you're pretty comfortable, I think, with your pronunciation. You're trying to use a fairly natural sounding tone, which is good. Language use, you did have a few problems with your verbs. Make sure that with your subjects and your verbs, that your sentences have at least a subject and a verb in there, and you try to put together your sentences as accurately as you can. Topic development, like I said, you could have responded better to that second part of the task. Okay, so your score here, I'm going to put you at about 2.1 out of 4. That gives you 17 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. Now, for the purposes of our assignment, let's take a look here. Okay, so on the speaking, so 2.16 for the homework. This is going to put you at 75% on this assignment. All right, anyway, thank you for completing the practice test.